Dondozo is coming during the Sunkissed Shores event, but it's missing something big. Today we're talking about this event, everything you need to know, and the problem with Dondozo. So this event is going to be Monday, August 25th, 10 a.m. to Sunday, August 31st, 8 p.m. your local time, and it will debut the catfish Pokemon Dondozo. This Pokemon will be able to be shiny upon its release, which is really nice. Don't know what the shiny rate will be, but my guess is a 1 in 64. Now the problem with Dondozo is in the main series games, Tatsugiri can interact with Dondozo, jumping into its mouth, giving it a damage boost. However, in Pokemon GO, it is not confirmed at all that Dondozo will have any interaction with Tatsugiri, completely missing a huge action from this Pokemon. Part of what makes this Pokemon so strong is that interaction with Tatsugiri, and currently right now we don't see anything special about it. So I hope that they can change that and take that feedback. But going down as well during the event, we'll have the bonus of 2 times raid XP, wild spawns for Psyduck, Shelder, Meryl, Wingull, Tepig, Helioptile, all 4 forms of Oricorio in their respective regions, Bounsweet, Sandygast, Lechonk, and rare spawns for Alolan Executor. We'll have event field research tasks to get you encounters with event-themed Pokemon, event timed research that will be completely free during the event, but you have to complete it before the end of the event. This timed research will get you 10,000 XP, 7,000 Stardust, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon. Once the Ranger event will be Slackoth wearing a visor, the curly, droopy, and stretchy form of Tatsugiri, all in their respective regions. 3-star raids will be Alolan Raichu, Alolan Marowak, and Dondozo. So yes, Dondozo is only available in raids. In the 5-star raids, we'll have Necrozma, and in the Mega raids, Mega Salamence. There'll also be a paid timed research with 2 different versions. Number 1, the Berry Chick timed research for $2 USD can be purchased, and if you purchase it through the web store, you get 5 Ultra Balls for free. Completing this timed research will get you 4,000 XP, 3,000 Stardust, and the Pinut Berry Bag avatar item, and more. The second paid timed research, called the Sunkissed Shores, for again $2 USD. If you purchase it in the web store, you will get 3 free max revives. This timed research will get you 3,000 Stardust, 2 premium battle passes, and encounters with Slackoth and Dondozo. So if you want the Dondozo, definitely recommend buying the second timed research. Nonetheless, is Dondozo actually good? Dondozo is a pure water type Pokemon with an attack of 176, defense of 178, and HP of 312. So a huge HP stat with a max AP at level 50 of 3,398. As far as fast attacks, it can low Waterfall and Water Gun, and for charge attacks, Surf, Liquidation, Hydro Pump, and Outrage. Now, as far as raids go, is Dondozo good? The short answer is no. It does not have the attack stat to be a top water type attacker, with the highest DPS of Waterfall and Surf moveset with 11 DPS. As far as PvP goes, with this moveset, is it currently good? No, again. Currently against the current meta with Waterfall, Liquidation, and Surf, it can be 12 of the 48 Great League Mons and 10 of the 48 Ultra League Mons. However, the meta is changing next season as we are getting new move updates, so this Pokemon could become good, but overall, with 0 coverage move, it's not going to be very good because anything that is not weak to water or neutral to water, it cannot touch. If Dondozo got Body Slam or some other thing, it could be very good. Additionally, Dondozo's signature Dragon-type move, Order Up, is the move it uses to interact with Tatsugiri in the main series game, giving it a base stat damage boost. So hopefully we see some sort of interaction. A suggestion here could be Tatsugiri being your buddy will give a stat boost to Dondozo. For now, it's just a shiny hunt Pokemon. As far as the wild spawns though, this is where you want to focus on the event, with Shelder spawning in the wild, getting you a base 1,000 Stardust per catch. Definitely catch those if you want easy Stardust. Meryl's in there, which evolves into Azumarill. The new season of PvP, Azumarill will be ranked 20 in the Great League. Tepig's in there, which can evolve into Emboar, in which with Ember and Blast Burn, Shadow Emboar is the number 8 fire type rate attacker in Pokemon GO, and with Lokic and Focus Blast, the number 16 fighting type attacker. It's also the starter Pokemon for Legend ZA, meaning Mega Emboar might be coming to the game soon, so it could get very, very strong. The Alolan Executor is in there, which is a stage 1 Pokemon, getting you 300 Stardust every time you catch it, and a guaranteed Execute Candy XL. As far as raid bosses, I would focus on Slackoth with the Visor, which is a rare shiny if you end up missing it during the Slumbering Sands event last year. Tatsugiri is appearing in there, which does have 3 region locked forms, so this is your chance to remote raid them, but probably not the best use of your raid passes. Dondozo is also in the 3-star raids, which again, you can shiny hunt or get it for the dex, but I'd focus your raid passes on Necrozma. The Prism Pokemon Necrozma finally returning to raids, which in its base form is not good, but if you have solar or lunar energy left over from the past Go Fests, you can form change Necrozma. You can form change it into the Dawn Wings form, which is going to be the number 1 ghost type attacker in Pokemon Go, and also 17 in the Master League, or the Dusk main form, which is the number 3 steel type attacker attacker in Pokemon Go and ranked 21 in the Master League. Also very useful Pokemon for taking down grunts, overall very strong. However, again, we do not get lunar fusion energy or solar fusion energy from doing these base form Necrozma raids. It's only going to be to grind yourself some candies for Necrozma to power it up, or a good IV Necrozma, because remember, when you fuse them, the IVs do get taken from the Necrozma, and if it's shiny, it's all based on the Necrozma. So this is your chance to grind a good Necrozma and then wait for a future event where you can get solar or lunar energy, or fuse it if you already have it. Mega Salamence is also in the Mega Raids, with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor being the number 4 Dragon type attacker in Pokemon Go, and with Dragon Tail and Fly being a good mixed flying type raid attacker. Regular Salamence is also ranked 21 in the Dragon type as a raid attacker, and number 7 in the Shadow variant. Shadow Salamence is also ranked 42 in the Master League in the next season. Now, all these Pokemon, you need candy to power them up. Remember to use Pineaps or Silver Pineap Berries when catching Pokemon. Regular Pineap Berries will double your catch candy, and Silvers will 2.34. Also, Mega Evolve a Pokemon to get more candies for catching Pokemon of a certain type. During this event, the Megas I would Mega Evolve is either a Primal Kyogre, giving you more candies for Psyduck, Shelter, Marill, Shuckle, Wingull, Helioptile, Oricorio, Pom Pom style, Tatsugiri, Alolan Raichu, and Dondozo. Mega Swampert can get you more candies for Psyduck, Shelter, Marill, Wingull, Sandygast, Tatsugiri, and Dondozo, or Mega Rayquaza, giving you catch candy for Wingull, all the Oricorios, Alolan Executor, Tatsugiri, Necrozma, and Salamence. Primal Kyogre probably hits the most amount of Pokemon, but Mega Rayquaza probably hits the most useful Pokemon. So I would go with Mega Rayquaza, but it's up to you based on that. Also, remember to trade away Pokemon. Every time you trade away Pokemon, you'll get a candy and a 10% chance of an XL candy. If the distance between where those two Pokemon were caught is between 10 and 100 kilometers, you'll get 2 candies and a 25% chance of an XL candy. And if it's 100 kilometers or greater, 3 candies and a guaranteed XL candy. So any Pokemon you catch, Dondozos or Corios, whatever you want candies for, trade them away for distance caught Pokemon. 9035 Platinum Melts go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which one should we work on during this event? Of course, the type metals here at the bottom, all of these you can go ahead and work on by catching those types of Pokemon if they're spawning during the event, and that does give you a catch boost, making it easier to catch these types of Pokemon. Catch Dondozo, you'll get another point towards the Paldean Pokedex medal, which is amazing, and also a point towards your Rising Star medal. Defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. If there's any of the raid bosses you've never raided before, do one raid for them. You can also do raids with friends to work on your Rising Star Duo medal, win 2,000 raids with a friend. If you're going to be doing a bunch of Dondozo raids, do them with a friend to work on this medal. If you do Necrozma raids, you work on your Battle Legend medal or your Champion medal if you do any non-legendary raids. And finally, try your best to win these showcases with the Showcase Star medal, win 800 Pokestop showcases. We'll have showcases during this event, so go ahead and try your best to drop into them and win them to get points towards this. Now remember to go into your advanced settings before the event starts, download all assets, and turn on native refresh rate. This will make for a much smoother gameplay experience overall. Also set your buddy that's at least the great buddy level or higher if you're going to be doing raids during this event. If you end up missing a throw, your buddy can sometimes do the buddy bounce back, throwing that ball back at the wild Pokemon. Now during this event, if you're going to be grinding, there is 3 different adventure effects you can consider using. First of all, Spatial Rend adventure effect, boosting your catch distance from 40 to 80 meters. The more Pokemon you can see, the more candy you're going to get, the more XP you're going to get. Amazing if you're going to do a really hard wild spawn grind. If you're catching legendaries like Necrozma, playing Raid Hour or whatever, consider activating Ice Burn or Freeze Shock adventure effects. These will give you a 1.5 or a 1.25 times catch multiplier, with Ice Burn being the better one. Highly useful as well if you're going to be using Pineap Berries or Silver Pineap Berries while catching legendaries. This will give you that extra catch bonus, so it can make it easier to get more candies for the legendary Pokemon. Now, Dynamax Chansey Max Monday is August 25th from 6 to 7 p.m. and is a highly recommended Max Monday to play. Dynamax Blissey is one of the best tank max Pokemon for the max battles, and Chansey and Blissey are also amazing gym defenders. Really useful Pokemon to have, because next season it's been confirmed we're getting a max battle day and 2 max battle weekend events. Lechonk Spotlight Hour is then going to be August 26th from 6 to 7 p.m. with the bonus of 2 times transfer candy. Any Pokemon you have from Go Fest, Max Finale, or whatever legendaries or whatever you want to transfer, this is the time to transfer them. I highly recommend making a tag, tagging all the Pokemon, so once it hits 6 p.m. on August 26th, you can go into your storage, transfer Pokemon for 2 candies instead of 1. Necrozma Raid Hour will be Wednesday, August 27th from 6 to 7 p.m., in which Necrozma will be at every raid, refreshing twice with 25-minute raid timers. Really useful if you want to do a bunch of Necrozma raids. This is the easiest time to find them. Now, during this event, Poipole into Naganadel, you need to make it your buddy and catch 20 Dragon-type Pokemon with it as your buddy to evolve it. Alolan Executor spawning during the wild, and that is a Dragon-type Pokemon, so that's your chance to evolve that. Cubfu into the Rapid Strike Urshifu needs to be your buddy, and you need to win 30 raids against Water-type Pokemon or max battles. During this event, we have Dondozo and Tatsugiri raids, so now's your chance to do that. And if you're just going to be raiding overall, Hisuian Quillfish and Galarian Mask to evolve them into Overquill and Runerigus needs to be your buddy, and you need to win 10 raids, so this is your chance to do that. Now, we do have an amazing bonus of 2 times raid XP during this event, meaning a 1-star raid gets you 7,000 XP, 3 stars get you 10,000, and tier 5s and mega raids get you 20,000, and this can all be doubled on a lucky egg. So I'd highly recommend you use the lucky egg if you're going to be doing a lot of raiding during the event to get you 40,000 XP per legendary raid. The best way to use lucky eggs is to party up with your friends, because when you party up with your friends and you share lucky eggs through that feature, you get double the value of your lucky eggs. You can use up to 4 of the same item per person. So for example, if all 4 people in the group use 4 lucky eggs each, everyone's going to get 4 hours of lucky, which is amazing, doubling the value, because if you use it on yourself, you'd only get 2 hours. Finally, remember, with all these events going down, the best way to play Pokemon Go is to go on a campfire meetup. If you open the campfire app, you sort by meetups, you can find plenty of places trainers will be playing where you can raid, trade, all that stuff with these people. But the best meetups to attend are the community ambassador ones, which are going to have the rewards tab in the corner. If you attend these community ambassador meetups, when you check in, you'll get a free timed research, then get you free items. Dynamax Chansey Max Monday, August 25th. That timed research will get you 800 free max particles. Lechonk Splat Hour on the 26th, you'll get a free super incubator. The Crozma Raid Hour on August 27th, you'll be able to get a free raid pass from that timed research. Rookie D Calm Day on August 30th, you'll get a free lure, incense, and star piece from attending a meetup for that event. And Mega Raid Day on August 31st, you'll get a free raid pass for attending that. Also, when you're checked in and you're in a party, you'll get 25% less egg incubator distance, and that does stack. So if you're still trying to hunt a shiny Salandit or just trying to hatch a lot of eggs, attending community ambassador meetups, checking in, and then being in a party, you can even share items while you're in that party, again, is the best way to do it. Watch these other 2 videos on screen. If you enjoyed this one, good luck and follow for more tips. Peace.